Hey guys, it's Luigi, and today we're going to take a look at another game. This is another sort of user-submitted video, I guess. As he says, starting the actual replay. Our submitter is Arisen. Yeah. And Arisen, if you're watching this, yeah, I'm casting it. I know you said you were going to give me a couple more replays. Cool. I'll cast them when I get them. But I figured I had about 10 minutes before my tournament started, so we knock out this game super quick here. And it looks like we're playing against Stainless, awesome, as the Terran player. I don't remember what you said you wanted me to look at in specifically, or if there was anything in specific. So we're just going to do a couple general things here. Everything's going pretty well here. Stainless has already missed a couple of SCVs or had them slightly delayed, but you're doing fine with that. Even getting some chrono boost on the probes. Awesomeness. Could have thrown down the warp gate a couple seconds earlier. Nothing too major, though, so that's alright. I don't mind that so much here. Sending a scout. When you're playing against Terrans, you'll have to scout a little earlier, just because they wall up and then you don't get any information. It's not the end of the world if you don't get up there, but it's always good to try and scout just a smidge early. So even this early into the game, you are 7 supply ahead, which is awesome. That means, you know, there's still a few minor things here that you can do, but overall it's a solid build here. Warp gate comes up, put guys in there right away. There's 2 guys. Did I miss a guy here? I did. There's 3 guys in there now. Awesome. Okay, I thought I missed a guy, but you didn't, though. So, getting another gateway and a cyber. I like to get this zealot out. When you get in the higher levels, you don't always have to if you feel more comfortable, but lower levels, it's not bad to have just in case I do some one-off timing push here. Other than that, we're going to slow it down here just a little bit. Stop doing the double speed here. So you're going 2-gate robo, got a pylon in the back. I haven't seen any major supply blocks, anything like that. You are way ahead in supply. You're doubling his supply at 5 minutes. That's awesome. And this is one of those things, too, that I kind of want to point out here for you. Even though not all your games will be like this, when you're in your lower level games, you'll be playing against people that sometimes don't do things quite absolutely 100% correct. So be more aggressive. You know, don't worry about doing that, because even if you attack, even if you 4-gate this guy and don't kill him, he's going to say, oh my god, I need to rebuild. He's not going to say, oh sweet, I'm going to counterattack him right now. That's at the higher levels. He's going to say, shit, I need to rebuild my whole army. Let me throw down another barracks, and maybe I'll have to expand, I guess, here. Getting the pretty quick forge. I like that myself. At this point, you do have the money, so you're getting 3-gate, chrono boosting warp gate. Good stuff here. I mean, you know, just because your warp gate's not done, you still should be making units out of these almost constantly. Not quite, but almost constantly. Got the sentry up. Early on, before 5 minutes, once you get 1 or 2 zealots out, continue to try and make sentries where you can. That way you give them some time to charge. And you should always have 1 stalker out quick. Okay, so 3 sentry expand. I like this. Very economical play. You can see you're still 16 supply ahead. So you're still keeping up. Warp gate's about done. Something I'm going to note, even with doing the fastest band, your Protoss, get that second gas around 20. Don't wait until 37. We still haven't gotten it. You need gas. I mean, that's just boils down to as Protoss. You need the gas. Another quick thing here. Getting the armor first. Now that's really interesting. There's I would either get the attack first, +1, or the shields. I thought I remember hearing something, and I'm actually going to butcher it. So correct me if I'm wrong, please, Arisen. Arison. But if you get... Maybe it is with armor. It's either the armor or the upgrade that you get that... The armor or the shield. That the Guardian Shield actually really reduces the damage, and then these Marines do like 2 damage a shot. I don't remember which one it is. This is why you want a few more Stalkers out at this point, or at least Sentries. I like the idea of trying to force field him in here. With 1 Sentry, you're better off just doing a Guardian Shield. Because unless you're going to spend 3 force fields and blocking the whole army, or even just a couple Marine, like 1 Marine like it was at that point, don't do it. Now, you should be thinking counterattack right now. Your money's a little high if you had a forward pylon already in place. Warping around there, start running that way, warping a second round, and then you actually could do a little bit of pressure here. Because you can see, I mean, he pushed with the majority of his forces, as players will most often do, and he's still really far behind in supply. You're still doubling him. You're 30 supply ahead at this point. Even more. So like I said, attack. I mean, even if you're doing everything correctly, you guys will be relatively even. If you're doing everything correctly and he's not, you're going to raffle stomp him, basically. So don't be afraid to push out. Still, get your second gas early. What I would have done in your situation here, I would have gotten that at 20, that second gas, and as soon as I expanded out here, get both. Honestly, your Protoss, you need gas probably more than the other races combined. So get gas. I like the choice of Zealot Leg Charge. Due to the amount of Zealots you have, it's always a very good upgrade. Don't forget to turn these 2 into Warp Gates. But I'm purely do a reactionary play, I guess. Good, getting this one up already, send some dudes into it relatively quickly, grabbing the Naga Watchtowers. I would do them with probes. I don't mind doing them with Zealots, but probes are cheaper. So you got dudes in that gas now. Awesome. You kind of start to realize, oh crap, I need more gas. But no, when you expand as Protoss, double gas right at the beginning. Should be trying to use your Chrono Boost on your upgrades a little bit more. Getting the shield. Oh, you're getting armor too. Okay, interesting. You must have some kind of plan with doing that. But don't be afraid to use your Chrono Boost. I mean, your max energy on both guys. And, you know, and this is, once again, the unknowing on when to attack. You're 60 supply. You're doubling him. You're, like, way, way ahead here. And it looks like you're going to try and expand here. General rule general rule, I guess, is try and do some early push. Or if you get early pushed, try an early counterattack. You see, here's another attack that you're just going to raffle stomp. Yeah, now you're counterattacking. I like to attack around the 10-minute mark as well, as just a general timing here. That's normally around when you're at 100 or so food. Good time to attack. Your tech's going. It's about time. You don't want to take a third here, so a good time to attack here. Like I said, if you had some forward pylons in place, you could be warping in reinforcements. Or if these guys were probes, you could be doing that here. Now you have to warp all the way back here. Like I said, you should just be, at this point, control A and in. No matter what build you go, it's a little tougher on this. Use some kind of boost. Good job. Get some kind of warp gate. Not warp gate. Robo Bay, just so you can get Observer out to see what they're doing. Because if you would have seen this many dudes, you should have said to yourself, oh, man, I can take that. He's on 2 barracks of production. You know, he has 14 SCVs. I have 64 SCVs. as my computer freaks out here. So like I said, I mean, hindsight's, 2020 basically. But don't be afraid to attack. I mean, your macro's pretty well on. You're getting a little heavy on minerals right now, but you're getting your other warp gates up. I would have liked to see a little tech here as well. You got the money for it. Why not throw some immortals or something right now? Getting your third up. Once again, try and double gas right away, because now you can't spend your money fast enough. I like the double forge. Chrono boost on them more often. Other than that, though, you're max. So it is kind of tough as a, because you'll want to say, well, I'm going to wait until I'm max and then push. But he was at 60 food. So, I mean, you don't have to wait until you're max. Max is not the greatest time to push, because that just gives them plenty of time to undo their mistakes here. Now, obviously, he couldn't have done anything about this. And, yeah, basically. So, try and attack, or do a counterattack if you get early pushed and hold it off very well, which you did in that case. Try and do little pokes and prods where you can, but by the 10-minute mark, you should be doing some kind of expansion, checking for some kind of, I'm going to remove the overlay now. You should be checking for some kind of expansion at least, because had you know if he was on one base at this point, which I do not believe that you did not know. If you would have known he was on one base, you would have pushed way earlier. But, even just sending a probe down here to check for expansions, sending a probe, leaving it in this area to see when he's pushing. Little things like that will help. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this. Like I said, give me some more replays. And the rest of you guys in YouTube, hopefully you enjoyed as well. And peace out. We'll see ya.